The brightness of this day has given me the opportunity to bring you this video. Welcome back to my channel, Winking It with AC. My name is AC. So today I'm preparing a fried rice recipe by Samuella's Kitchen, who is on YouTube and on Instagram as well. So let's get started. So starting off, we're going to pour some oil into our saucepan, and this oil is going to be used for scrambling our eggs. Now, one tip that I have learned that has taken my scrambled eggs to another level is by adding cornstarch to the mixture. So in my bowl I have 5 eggs, I have some black pepper, some salt, and then some cornstarch, and that is basically to thicken up your eggs as you scramble them. When I discovered this through this recipe, I was like, wow, woo, what's up? Anyway, so I'm going to pour the eggs now into our oil, and then I'm going to go ahead and scramble the eggs. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this recipe is by Samuella's Kitchen. I am not sure if the recipe is on her YouTube channel, but I discovered it earlier this year in January on her Instagram page. So I think she must have uploaded either a short video or it was an Instagram post. That's the point. So I decided to write everything down and give it a try, and I have never regretted it since. So as you can see now, I am scrambling the eggs, and once we are done scrambling our eggs, we're also going to go ahead and fry our sausages. So I'm going to leave the link to her YouTube channel in my description box, and then I'll also leave her Instagram handle in my description box as well. Go ahead and check out both pages, and once this recipe has been a hit, I know that her other recipes too will be on point. Okay, so like I said, up next we are frying our sausages. So in her recipe she used smoked sausages, so she didn't quite go through this route. Okay, so she just added it whatever, but because I'm using like fresh sausages, I always prefer to cut them up and then fry them and then take them out and then start the process with the vegetables. Now when you fry the sausages in the oil too, it gives the leftover oil in the pan a really lovely don't say it tastes nako, like the oil is flavorful, as my food vloggers like to say. So I toss it about for a while, and which when I'm frying something, I fry it and kasa. I don't like have those medium rare, medium white things. Fry the thing, let it be well done. A bit shikakra, man shikakra. Then we know that yeah, it's okay. So once we are done frying our sausages, we're going to go ahead and take them out of the pan and put them in our bowl, and then we will start sauteing our vegetables. Now this madam has, like, she likes the thin suction, so the butter, no, she and Perpetua, they like butter pan, so the butter is really reflected in here. So now we're going to put some butter into our saucepan to start the process with the sauteing of the vegetables. And then another tip that I have found while making fried rice and then making stir fry veggies or stir fry noodles is the best when you use freshly ground ginger and garlic. So that is what I have in my pan right now, ginger and garlic paste, as compared to using the powder. Trust me, like, it tastes way better when you use like fresh ginger and garlic paste. And while I was sauteing this, I realized that it was a bit too dry, the oil wasn't enough, so I added a bit more of my sunflower oil, and then I'm going to continue to toss the onions a bit. I want them to get a little bit to the translucent side of life before I add my other veggies. And the other veggies that are going to be reflecting in this recipe for me are carrots and green pepper. Personally, I don't like peas in my fried rice. I don't like yellow corn in my fried rice. I don't mind cabbage in my fried rice too. But my standard 3 vegetables for fried rice: green bell pepper, carrots, and onions. Case die. Now I have a lot of the vegetables in the pan, and I took out about half of it so that I can keep that in the fridge and use it for stir fry noodles later. Trust me, it is banging when you use this for your stir fry noodles as well. So once our vegetables have sauteed for a bit, I'm going to go ahead and add in our oyster sauce. A mouthful. Listen, if you have been making fried rice and you're wondering why your fried rice doesn't taste like the fried rice you've been buying from these Chinese restaurants, you are missing oyster sauce. But if you're using oyster sauce and it's still not tasting like that, and I'm sorry, I don't know what you're doing wrong. Because when I discovered this recipe and I added the oyster sauce and we tasted the rice afterwards, that's when we knew that in fact there is a God. So don't skip this step. The oyster sauce is important, it's imperative, it is crucial, it is everything. She also added fish sauce to hers, but I've never had fish sauce, so and the recipe has worked just fine without the fish sauce. Now in goes my rice. Now this rice recipe, I have already uploaded this recipe on this channel months ago, so I'll also leave the link to the recipe in my description box. And this rice recipe was also by her, like she gave the step-by-step tutorial of how to cook the rice. And when you're cooking the rice, and the aroma is on point, and I think it's from the bay leaves and the thyme that you add to it. So right now what I just added was some stock cube, I think I used shrimp cube, and then I'm adding in some black pepper as well. Yeah, so those are the sauces that she added, and now in goes our soy sauce serum. Me a recording culture. So once we add in our soy sauce, we're going to go ahead and mix everything together. I think in her step she also mentioned that you can add in a little more butter, if like like that. There you go, you see the butter. Yeah, fanciful, so the butter must reflect. Okay, but really though, if you are stir frying the thing and you realize that it's too soggy, just minimize your use of the soy sauce and the oyster sauce as well, because of the salt content in both of them. And you need to keep this in mind when you are cooking the rice as well, when you're adding salt to your rice. So we are mixing everything together. Your boy Sarah is here, he will not give me peace. So we're mixing everything together and we're almost done with our fried rice basically. So I'm going to let this cook for just a bit. And today I think I added a bit too much of the soy sauce, so the rice felt a little soggy, but the taste is what matters. All right, so it was really good, like it tasted really good. Listen, if you go and visit any friend, okay, and they say they're making fried rice for you and they don't add oyster, this oyster sauce matter is dear to my heart. It's very important. Leave the house, go and buy them oyster sauce, and come and give it to them and say like you are a darling friend. That is why you are doing this for them. What you are saying? Okay, so yeah, we are adding in our eggs. You see how lumpy the eggs are. You see how fat and audacious the eggs are. That's how I like my eggs in my fried rice. So we've added our eggs, we've added our sausages, and our rice is basically ready. So yeah, I hope you guys give this a try. This is not going to be like one of my other recipe videos that I did where I gave a review afterwards, because this whole time I have been talking throughout this video, I've basically given a raving review of this fried rice, so you don't need another review. Try this recipe, no lie. The spirit of God asked me to add a little more oyster sauce to this, so I just added like just a dash of oyster sauce, and I added in my kanzo. The kanzo is very important in life. Okay, don't miss out on the joys of kanzo. So yeah, today there's something going on with me and I don't know why, but I'm enjoying this voice over the serum not giving me breathing space. But once more, give this recipe a try, and I can assure you that you will most definitely enjoy this fried rice recipe. Okay guys, so we are about to dig in. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I apologize for how my lights kept going on and off from my ring lights, but such is life. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.